Before you decide, imagine you're 27 years old. You have two job offers in front of you. Offer A, a stable corporate role, predictable hours, clear promotion path, $120,000 per year. Offer B, your dream job, creative, meaningful, exciting, $52,000 per year. You tell yourself, money isn't everything. I don't want to sell my soul. I'll figure it out. But here's the question no one asks. What actually happens 5 years after you choose? Tonight, we're going to simulate both futures. Not emotionally, not romantically, realistically. When people choose the dream job, it usually sounds like this. I don't want to wake up miserable. I care about purpose. I want to love what I do. And that makes sense. Research consistently shows that job satisfaction affects overall life satisfaction. But there's something equally important. Financial stress strongly predicts anxiety, relationship conflict, and long-term burnout. So the real decision isn't passion versus money. It's meaning versus margin. Margin is breathing room. Margin is optionality. Margin is what absorbs mistakes. Let's simulate both parts. Year 1. You feel alive. You post about it online. You tell your friends you chose passion. You wake up excited most days. But financially, after taxes, your take-home pay is roughly $3,400 per month. Rent, $1,400. Food, utilities, transport, $900. Student loan payments, $500. Insurance plus basics, $400. Left over, $200 of margin. $200 of margin. Then your car needs repairs. Then your rent increases. Then inflation quietly raises everything. You start freelancing at night. You tell yourself it's temporary. Year 2. You still love the work, but you now think about money every day. You can't invest much. You delay vacations. You hesitate to move cities. You can't take unpaid risks. Your friend who chose the high salary just maxed out their retirement account. You say, it's not about money. But internally, you feel the comparison. Year 3. Your dream job changes. New management. More deadlines. Less creative freedom. Now it's just a job. But it still pays $52,000. And now you realize something difficult. The dream was partly about novelty. The salary was permanent. Year 5. You've grown. You're skilled. You've built experience. But your savings account is thin. You've invested little. You've delayed compounding. You have minimal emergency buffer. You feel fulfilled, but financially fragile. And fragility changes how you think. You become risk averse. You tolerate situations you shouldn't. You worry more than you admit. You chose meaning, but you sacrificed margin. Year 1. You feel conflicted. The work isn't your dream, it's structured, sometimes boring, but your take-home pay is about $7,200 per month. After expenses, you're saving $3,000 to $4,000 monthly. You build a 6-month emergency fund within a year. You start investing automatically. Year 2, you're not passionate, but you're calm. You don't check your bank balance before buying groceries. You don't panic over unexpected bills. You negotiate confidently. You start noticing something. Security reduces background stress. Year 3, your investments are growing. You now have options. Switch roles internally. Take a lower paying role temporarily. Start a side project. Take a sabbatical because you built margin first. You don't love the job, but you love the leverage. Year 5, your net worth has grown substantially. Compound interest is now working. You can leave if you want. And something interesting happens. You begin exploring your dream without pressure. Because when passion doesn't have to pay the rent, it feels different. The dream job isn't wrong. The high salary isn't soulless. The real variable is timing. Most people frame this decision as identity. But it's actually about sequence. Do you build freedom first? Then explore meaning? Or pursue meaning first? While constrained financially, there's no universal answer, but there are trade-offs. When you choose the dream job, you feel aligned. When you choose the salary, you feel strategic. But both paths have hidden costs. Dream job cost, lower early compounding, reduced optionality, higher financial stress, greater fragility to shocks, high salary cost, lower day-to-day fulfillment, risk of golden handcuffs, identity conflict, possible burnout. The internet glamorizes one. Reality balances both. What actually predicts long-term satisfaction? Studies consistently show Autonomy matters. Progress matters. Security matters. Not just passion. If your dream job lacks autonomy, it becomes draining. If your high salary job builds autonomy over time, it becomes powerful. The key question is not, what excites me today? It's, what increases my options 5 years from now? A third path most people ignore. There's another option. Choose the high salary, live below your means. Aggressively build savings for 3 to 5 years. Then pivot, intentionally, not emotionally. Build freedom first, then buy meaning. Because meaning feels better when it's not forced to survive. Before you decide, ask yourself, if my dream job lost its novelty, would the salary still justify it? If my high salary job paid half as much, would I still stay? Which decision increases my leverage? Which one reduces regret? Which one gives me options? Because most career decisions don't fail immediately. They fail quietly, through stress, through delayed investing, through reduced flexibility, not dramatically, gradually. Final thought. Choosing a dream job over a high salary isn't brave. Choosing a high salary over a dream isn't selling out. Both are trade-offs. The real mistake is not calculating the consequences. So before you decide, don't ask what feels inspiring. Ask what builds margin. Because freedom doesn't come from loving your job. It comes from not needing it. If this scenario made you rethink something, subscribe, because the next decision might cost more than this one.